Hi, it's Jane with Scraptastic Yarns podcast, and today is day 10 of Vlogtober. Um, I think. Yeah, it's day 10. The only finished item that I did get done was another one of the candy corn hats, and I'm taking those up this Friday, so those will be finished. The scrap project I had is not really a scrap project, but I had two skeins of the Karen um, Saturday blue jeans ombre, and I had found when I was doing some reorganization, not really my craft room, Kayla, but just a little bit of reorganizing patterns and things that I have in notebooks. And I found this one pattern called Captivating Shawl. It is completely handwritten. I think I know whose pattern this is, and I'm going to ask her daughter if I can use this as a tutorial because it does make a very nice shawl. Um, but it's only about half finished, and this is basically it. It builds from the bottom up, and then you go around the edges a little bit. And I had three skeins of this. So that's what I'm using. That's what I'm considering the scrap project today because I just felt like trying out this shawl pattern to see what it was going to come out. And reading ahead, I think it's going to turn out really nice. I hope to have that finished by tomorrow. Tomorrow I have a sewing class over at Hoover's in Mifflinburg, and it is one of those that goes from 10 to 3 p.m. So I don't know when I'm going to get a chance to film, so I may not film tomorrow, or I may just wait till Saturday to do something. It's not going to kill me if I miss one day of Vlogtober. And let's see, Cindy of Cindy Hearts Crochet, um, the vlog that I was watching yesterday, she talked about family in Pennsylvania and about the temperatures. Well, Cindy, this morning the temperature right now at 10 o'clock in the morning is 49 degrees. When I got up this morning about an hour ago, it was 46. It's chilly in my house. Um, we've turned the heat on a little bit, but we don't normally use it during the day. Generally, when my husband gets home in the evening and we're watching TV together and talking and that kind of stuff, he'll turn the heat up a little bit. We still have air conditioners in the windows. Go figure. Gets kind of crazy. You know, I had showed you that picture of the sign, and some of the gals at some of the other centers are telling me they've had that sign for over a year. Now, we've been over there for the singing quite often, and of course, during that time it was in the afternoons. And I've gone over to get coffee or water for one of the gals that's with us because it's difficult for her to walk long distances. And I've never seen the sign. We have card players that play in our center on Wednesday and play up there Friday morning into the afternoon. And they also told me they've never seen the sign. So I'm curious as to whether, that sign is something that's put away after lunch or what. It's kind of interesting though, to see other folks say, yeah, it's been there for a while. And I've visited that center quite often and I've never seen it. Um, I've visited other centers just because. My biggest beef is we have one center that they have a lot of crocheters, knitters, and in that center, those people are allowed to sell those items. We are not in our center. So it seems there's different rules for different centers, and it's kind of questionable why it's allowed in one center and not in the other. Um, Yesterday, like I said, we had no one there to talk to or to ask about things like, general things like when the toilet paper runs out or the paper towels run out or the hand soap runs out. It's all under lock and key now. Before we were able to get to it and fill it as we needed it, if the center manager had to go do something else. Now it's under lock and key, so we can't fill it, we can't do whatever. There's no one available to ask those questions because there was a hint a long time ago that they were trying to turn that center that we're at to a totally volunteer run one. And tell you why I have a little bit of a problem with that. There are too many things that go on in a center that you need to have someone available to ask for, or if we have had instances in our center where we've had to call an ambulance because someone was having an incident happen. But there's no one available to handle those kind of things and to calm the rest of the folks down, because you really do need someone available to do that if there is an incident that happens in those centers. And this is the STEP aging, Office of the Aging. They took on these contracts for these centers, so I think they should provide someone as a contact person in those centers, every one of them. But that's just me. That's our tax dollars and supposedly our lottery dollars at work. Not really. So, find that rather annoying, you know. I can understand having certain things locked up, but there are certain things you need to keep out where people can get them if they need them. Um, and yeah, we can always go into the fireman's supplies, because once or twice I've had to go and ask the fireman if I could take something because there was nobody around to fill it to take care of that issue. And generally they say yay, yeah, go ahead, and then they will get that item back from the center manager. So it's just interesting. I've been told that on Friday there is someone that is going to be opening up for the center that is a volunteer because they won't have someone there. It's a good thing I have a sewing class because normally I would be there and I need the back opened up, so I can get my sewing machine out. If there isn't anyone there to unlock the cabinet to give us the key to get access, we can't get back there to get the quilts or anything we need for the quilts. So you can see our dilemma. So I guess it's letter writing time. If you can tell, I'm not really having a really good day today. I have, every once in a while, I have this, what my doctor and I call a mystery pain that shows up. And it lasts for about a week, and then it goes away. We have done test after test after test. Nothing comes up. So, and it started last night, and I'm in a little bit of pain. And of course, I go to a doctor who doesn't believe in giving people things for pain, unless it's absolutely very severe. And even then, she wants other physicians to take care of that, which that is fine. I know the history behind that and why. I have no problem with that. But this can get aggravating and keep me awake at nights, this pain. And it is, to it's interesting. So, we'll see what happens this week. Hopefully it won't, hopefully it'll rear its head like it is today and then go away. That's what I'm hoping because, like I said, it interferes with sleep. Of course, when it interferes with sleep, then I get another fibromyalgia flare up. So, it's going to be interesting. I have a lot of things to do this week. This weekend, mostly. I don't want that. So, that's it for today. Maybe I'll see you again tomorrow. Maybe it'll be Saturday. But everybody have a great day and remember, choose kindness.